What's going on, people? Hero Pass Week 6 is upon us. So as we've done for all the other ones, we're going to go ahead and take a look-see-daisy at it and see how we're doing. As you can see, I'm at level 71 on the Battle Pass. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of completing it. I was a little concerned previously because the challenge list had only gone up through Week 6. But with this current week, it did add Week 6 challenges as well as 7, 8, and 9. So with, this is 5 levels at least per week. With the guaranteed 20 levels I'm looking at, it'll get me to level 91. So I'm thinking I'll be able to complete the Battle Pass pretty easily. I think 9 weeks is a pretty solid amount of time in order to complete this Battle Pass. But without further ado, Week 6 actually is one of the more, I don't want to say difficult, but this will be probably one of the longer to complete weeks that we've gotten so far. And the reason for that is it's not quite as easy to do all in one go. We've got Summon 30 Khajiit. Obviously, you just got to play Khajiit. A Monk deck is probably best for this, since there's a lot of Khajiit in green. But, there's a handful in Willpower as well. Win 10 versus matches with a Mage is pretty self-explanatory. Just play a Mage deck and win 10 times. Summon 30 High Elves. I'll show you some High Elf cards, but the race, if you weren't already familiar, is listed on the card. Talking things like Cloud-Rest Illusionist, Resolute Ally. Those are some High Elves. Pilfer. You're talking Daring Cut Purse, Descendant of Alkosh. Cards like that with Pilfer. Got to do that 30 times. And then use a creature with Drain to gain 100 health. That can be either a creature that natively has Drain, or giving things Drain with Snaketooth Necklace. So this is kind of like a mix for me. So Mage, High Elves, and even Drain to an extent all fit within like a quote-unquote traditional Mage deck. However, Khajiit and Pilfer, and even to an extent Drain, more are Monk identity type things. But there is a way to try and work at a bunch of these in one deck, and I'll show you the deck that I'm using to try and bang all 5 out at once. I don't know how well it's going to do, and I may need to make a subsequent deck, but I think this one will work in general. And I'd have one change I wanted to make after talking in Discord. Just have to decide what I'm going to cut for it. Let's go for... We'll cut Black Dragon and 1 Divine Fervor. I wanted to add in, I think it's a 5-cost card, the Oridon Paladin. Oh, never mind. Oridon Paladin, yeah, this is the guy right here. Whenever you play an action, he gains Drain. We've got 7 actions. The other one I was considering was Pillaging Tribune. And I think I might actually run this one instead, just because I'm not running a ton of actions. But this is the deck that we're running. It's kind of like a token mage deck. It's running Eldmeri Patriot because Eldmeri Patriot is a High Elf card. Descendant of Alkosh is in here as a Khajiit and a Pilfer. Nice little 2-for-1. Most, or not most, but many Pilfer cards are Khajiit. Then we're running Bloodpact Messenger as another way of both drawing Khajiit and Pilfer. And then the other Khajiit Pilfer we have is the Regini Highwayman. Other than that, we're running a very, quote-unquote regular token shell, but actually without the token cards. This is kind of like a mid-mage more so than a token mage, now that I'm looking at it. But we've got 5th Legion Trainer. Harpy and Wardcraft are just kind of staples. Daggerfall Mage is a good card. I probably should cut Pit Lion since we're not actually running a token deck, and I will do that in a moment. Maybe we'll add 2 Scouting Patrol, but then I have too many 1-drops, I'm not really sure. Regini Highwayman is here for drawing. Resolute Ally is a High Elf, and it buffs your lane, which is pretty solid. You've got Cloud-Rest Illusionist, which is an incredibly high-power card, and it's a High Elf. Royal Sage is also a High Elf, as is Iron. They're just all really good cards. And then we got Fervor and Javelin, and then the Alt Art, beautiful Golden Saint, as our tap end. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take out these Pit Lions, just because I don't have a reliable way to activate them, and I feel like they're going to wind up disappointing me more often than not. So let's go ahead and look for a replacement card. I could potentially just toss in Penitus Oculatus. I think I'm going to do that. That doesn't fit into any of the themes, but it's just a solid card for helping win the games. And again, like I mentioned before, you can play those games in casual. And yeah, I think it's a pretty doable week of quests. Later on today, I will run this mage deck in casual, showing you guys just how the deck works. And yeah, we'll see if we can get some Battle Pass progress. But yeah, thank you guys all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.